So occasionally I have to redo a video, and the reason I have to redo this video is because of a copyright block. You can see that I had one view on the video called Rubber Band Bombs May Have Been Dropped during World War II. So I'm going to try to redo some of this and hopefully it'll be acceptable. I need to take you to my original channel, video I did a few years ago called The Illusion of Bombing. The rubber bomb off a P-51 on a runway. So we'll listen in on this original video, and then I'll tell you why I think the video was blocked that I showed you. But this video was not blocked. This one was done a few years ago. Okay, so you are watching a War Department film from the Second World War. The title of the propaganda film is The Last Bomb. It was produced in 1945 by Warner Brothers. Now these are supposedly P-51 Mustangs, the fighter plane landing. And I believe the air base is Iwo Jima. So there is one that has just come in successfully. Now, I just recently did a video on Iwo Jima fake out rock where there was nothing and nobody. So it was a nice place for a filming. It's not the one I want to draw your attention to. The one that I wish to draw your attention to is coming in next. Okay, here it comes. Now, as it lands, a rubber bomb will eject from the side. It will bounce around. Yes, I said rubber. So be watching for it. I'm going to try to stop it. There, it was released. Okay, now watch. It's going to appear, and it's going to bounce and roll around. Watch it. Reminds me of the song like the Red Rubber Ball. There it is. See it? Okay, it's like a balloon. It's rubber. It's not an actual bomb. Watch it now. Do you see it? See it? Bouncing around, look. There it goes. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Can you see it over here? It's just like a balloon. It's rubber. That's all it is. Now, according to their information, which I'll show you here in a minute, I think I'm going to play it back again for those of you who may be somewhat skeptical. And trust me, I appreciate the skepticism because I was skeptical myself about a lot of this, that war is a hoax, all right? Here comes a P-51 Mustang. So I'm going to stop it there. You got the general idea of that. Now, why I think my video was blocked was because I went to an interesting site, and it's called How Ridiculous. Whereby they took a very large ball that they made out of giant rubber bands, and they drop it from a helicopter, and they do this like 3 or 4 times. So my point was that it's very possible that the bomb dropping in Second World War, if there was bomb dropping, the so-called bombs were just rubber bands or something of that nature. If you're going to get a crew of men in an airplane and you're going to take a ride, and if you're going to go to Europe, and if you're going to, quote, drop bombs, could it have been that they were dropping something similar to this? Now, I showed you in that video one that I did, and the video goes on a little bit more. The video that I did. I showed you when the P-51 lands, something comes off that's supposed to be a bomb and just bounces around on the runway. And this was one of those films that they showed in movie theaters about the glories of the war and how wonderful it was to take Iwo Jima and be ready to bomb Japan. So if you want, you can go to my original video if you like and watch it. But my thesis in my remake was, if bombs were dropped, if maybe it was just similar to this video, dropping a bunch of rubber bands tied together and calling them bombs. Because something falls and something hits, but basically speaking, very little to nothing occurs. Okay? So at least in this video I wasn't yelling and shouting and screaming. Blessings to you in Christ Jesus. End of video.